Hello, everyone. This is Megan O with your Collin County market update using data as of the close of October. Okay, in Collin County, we had 1,077 new listings to market. It's actually up. That's actually a year-over-year increase of 6.3%, which is really good. We are seeing activity moving by sellers bringing their property to market. Now, average days on market, that has increased from even last month and to also year over year. We're at 34. We have now moved past the 1 month mark. So what does that mean for you as a seller in Collin County? It means you really do need to get to market sooner than you think, because it is going to take more time to move your inventory off the market than you might have originally thought. So the average is now 34 days to contract. Average price per square foot is $224. That is an increase. So remember, our pricing is going up. Of course, it is also countered by high interest rates, and we'll get to talking about that in a moment. Pending sales is down by 11% from year over year, 649 for pending sales. What does that mean? It actually means that fewer properties are going into contract and staying in contract to get to that pending status than what we have seen previously. And this is due to what's kind of going on in our buyer pool right now, which is we're seeing hesitation because of rates. We're seeing just hesitation, a little bit of the seasonality, people not quite sure if they want to buy now or wait till the beginning of the year. So a little bit of seasonality in our buyer pool, and of course the rates. And then you've just also got product and inventory that may not yet be what the buyer needs or wants, and so they're having to expand their search and go out into different directions. Now, as a seller, what is that advice? What can you take from that? As a seller, we strongly recommend that you price your property to move. You price it where the buyers are indicating they're willing to pay, and you present your property in a condition that the buyers are going to be excited to make an offer on. Those are the two things you as a seller can control, is price and condition. So if you do that, then your property is likely to move in that average days on market time frame and get into contract. Now, average price has gone up, $590, $565 for all of Collin County. 7% increase year over year. Number of closed sales, only 753 for October. That is down by 16%. So not as many are selling. Many are coming to market, not many going into contract and pending, and not as many selling. Why is that? Well, it's likely due to price and condition. With your Dallas County market update. So as of the end of October, we had 2,129 new listings to market. That's a 3% increase year over year, just like in Collin County, also a 3% increase. Our average days on market actually in Dallas County has slipped to just under 30 days. We're at 29 average days. Now, yes, that is a year over year increase, because in November of 2022, we still had properties moving into contract a lot faster. What can you expect in Dallas County? That it's going to take you an average of 29 days to get into contract. You always can have fewer, and you can always have faster or longer, but the average being 29. Average price per square foot is $241, so that's an increase of 6%. So again, pricing is going up. Our average price for the entire county is $519, $821. That's a 7% increase year over year. So overall, average pricing has increased in Dallas County for the entire county since last year. Now let's talk about transactions. We had new listings of 2,129, but only 1,276 pending. What does that tell us? Well, that's an 8% year over year decrease. That means the number of homes that are available, less of them are going under contract, more of them are sitting on the market. And then 1,359 are closing. So we do have a high closing rate, relatively speaking, to the compared to the pendings, but we still have a lot of inventory that's sitting on the market. Generally speaking, it's likely sitting there because it is either not priced well, or its condition is a concern, and it's not moving the inventory off the market for the buyers. So buyers overall are looking for affordability and a good product to move into. Sellers, if they keep that in mind and they price it well and they stage it well and they present it well, will get that property into contract in that average time span of 29 days, possibly even less. And then they'll get it closed for a good price in Dallas County. That's your Dallas County market update. This is your Denton County market update for November 2023 with data as of the close of October. 1,114 new listings, a 3% decrease year over year. Average days on market has surpassed a month. In Denton County, we're now sitting at 36 average days before you contract. That's a 12.5% increase year over year. Average price per square foot is $218, a 3% increase year over year. And our average price for the whole county is $525, $279. That's only a 1% decrease year over year. So while Denton County remained a little bit less of a price hike for this year than last year, it's overall still priced at $525, $279, and still an affordable county to be living in when you compare it to Collin and Dallas. So Denton County has 640 pending sales, 11% down year over year, and 671 closing. Look how close those two numbers are. So most of what is going pending is closing, a little bit more than that actually, but it still leaves several hundred or more homes on the market that are not contracting. They're not going into contract, they're just not moving. So it's still leaving some inventory. Now, overall, that's keeping Denton County at a seller's market inventory of under 6 months, of course, and probably hovering around that 2 to 3 months, depending on your area and your neighborhood. So what that's telling us as a seller is you still have an advantage because there's not a lot of inventory on the market. But in order to beat that average of 36 days on market, you're going to have to strategize and present your property to buyers in a really aggressive way so that buyers pay attention to your property since they have options to choose from. This is your Tarrant County market update. 1,976 new listings have come to market. That's a 1% decrease year over year. Pending sales, 1,273. That's an 8% decrease. And then number of closed sales, 1,329. That's a 17% decrease. What is that telling us? Well, inventory does come to market in Tarrant County. We are seeing a lot of inventory become available, but not as many are contracting and going into the contract phase, and still only a little bit more than the pending is closing. So that's leaving inventory on the market available for buyers to choose from. But of course, if your inventory is priced well and it is presented well, it's going to fly off the market in that average time span of 33 days or possibly less. And those that are sitting on the market that are surpassing that average days of 33, they're usually need to be addressed. There's something going on with those properties that needs to be tackled in order to move that property into contract phase. Now, what's going on with pricing? Well, we have our average price per square foot at $192 per square foot. That's only a 0.5% increase year over year. And our average total sales price is $405, $476. That is exactly the same as it was last year. So what does that mean overall? Tarrant County has affordable housing, and it's one of the two counties out of the 5 major counties of DFW that is affordable. So if you're looking for affordability for your first-time home buyers, perhaps you want to be focused in on Tarrant County as one of the areas that you can get them into. That's your Tarrant County market update. This is your Rockwall County market update using data as of the close of October. All right, let's talk about average days on market. We are well ahead of any of the other counties in the Metroplex at 43 days on market. It is taking time to contract in Rockwall County. Why is that? Why is it taking longer in Rockwall County than any of the other 4 counties? Well, part of this is due to the amount of new construction that's available, that's been sitting on the market waiting for a buyer. You can actually find a number of really good, relatively amazing deals in Rockwall County right now from builders that include interest rate offers, that include incentives, all kinds of things. That is part of what's driving our days on market up, as well as just other inventory sitting and becoming stagnant on the market. So 43 days, which is a 26% increase year over year. Now, what's going on with pricing? Average price per square foot is $191. That's 1% decrease from last year. And our total average price for the entire county is $505, $555, which makes it the second most affordable county in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. And that's a 2% increase from last year. Still, relatively speaking, Rockwall is second place. Tarrant is first for affordability for first-time home buyers. Now, Let's talk about the number of sales and the actual inventory. We had 166 new listings come to market last month with 3% increase year over year. So that is telling us that inventory is becoming available. We know that new construction is finishing all the time and coming up, and pre-owned is coming up. So properties are being listed in Rockwall County, but it's taking longer to contract. And only 84 of those went into contract phase last month, and 101 of those closed last month. That's a 22% decrease on pending and a 15% decrease on number of closed sales. So you're leaving inventory on the market that's giving us about a 3-month amount of inventory depending on location within Rockwall County, which still does create a seller's market, but it also gives inventory opportunity for the buyers. So if you're a seller looking to sell and you want to capitalize on getting your property sold quickly, you don't want to delay and wait around for the buyers. You want to present your property in the best light possible to move it quickly. That means pricing it right, and staging and condition must be to a T. So that's our recommendation if you're going to list in Rockwall County. And buyers, if you want to get a really smoking good deal, go look up the inventory for new construction in Rockwall or Tarrant County.
I'm Megan O, a realtor and a certified divorce real estate expert with Compass Real Estate.